Well, it's really exciting to welcome you all to the GRIF Deal Den. This session is all about bringing new concepts and marrying them with investors. Our Dragon investors are four very well-respected and experienced investors in the market who have invested, so they are real and live, and I do believe they've got some money to spend, so that's exciting. We have with us today, we've got, and please welcome to the stage, we've got Paul Campbell from Hill Capital Partners. Come on up. And we have Sami Dowd from the Dowd Group. We have Lorraine Plantier from French Food Capital and Martin Sherwood from Enterprise Investment Partners. So our dragons are going to listen to these wonderful pitches and they're going to share with us their knowledge and advice in terms of both the pitch, quality, and also the business plan that we'll be presented with. So thank you very much for all your knowledge. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into the concepts. So to start with, we've got a presentation from Chef Manal Al-Alam with Eugenie Drano, who I can't see, there she is, from the Cutting Edge Agency. So please come to the stage. So Eugenie, you're going to do 5 minutes. With 30 seconds to go, I'm going to give you a little ring of the bell so you know that there's 30 seconds left. And then when it finishes, I'll be ringing it very loudly to tell you to stop. Okay? Please go ahead.
Okay.
So she's introduced me. I'm Eugenie from the Cutting Edge Agency. I'm a consultant, and this is Chef Manal Al-Alam. So as a quick introduction, first to introduce you, Chef Manal. She's the owner, the founder of the Manal Al-Alam Group. She's been hosting and presenting her own cooking show for the past 16 years. She's been the best-selling author of different cookbooks. She has her own cooking center. She is as well a top judge panel on several food cooking shows. And I think one of the last and best achievements, she's been recently hosted the Food Gala dinner for the World Food Program in Davos in January. And she's been shortlisted to be one of their ambassadors. So Manal had come to us 2 years ago in order to try to create a new chapter life, I would say, in her story. And that was about to create a first restaurant. When she came to us and we start to look at all her profile and as well as her followers, you can see there, we've been quite surprised that she hasn't done that before. As you can see, she has over 3.3 million followers on Facebook. She has over 230 million views on her YouTube channel. And we are reaching 1 million followers on Instagram right now. She's been actually as well via ArabNet and the MENA Growth ranking top chef, food influencer in the Middle East. This in front of Gordon Ramsay and Sanjeev Kapoor, which I think is quite an achievement. So when she came 2 years ago to us and we start to try to first understand what the story was and how we can create a soul in her to a restaurant. We, as a presentation that you see right now, we've been trying to create something which is mid-casual, affordable, and family friendly, because I think this is what she's representing. Most of her followers are, I would say, 80 to 85% GCC population, and only 15 to 20% on the Western one. We are hardly trying to increase this Western population, obviously through your help if we are lucky enough, and create this restaurant. So what we want through this restaurant is to create a vibrant, fresh, and contemporary atmosphere, which will start from the door. We want to have several areas, which will start from an open kitchen with live TV, where you will be able from the dining area to appreciate her and her team cooking the dish you just ordered. We will have an afternoon tea lunch, more, I would say, on a relaxed atmosphere, where you can also as well eat. We will have a daily fresh counter where you can eat on site or take away home salty sweet pastry. And another corner with all our cookware, as Manal is being sponsored by different top brands on cookware and food brands to develop their projects and increase them. And through that activity, trying to create the buzz and implement the tough Arabic market, which is, I think, quite important in the region, but has been too much duplicated. So what we are trying to create here, obviously, we have the luck to have a name which is already present in the market. We have the followers. So we need to try to create a different experience. And through different story that she has, through the presence and the love for food, we hope to try to create that. Let me just change the slide. So here you can see the wooden thing we've been heading towards too. We want to have something contemporary but yet modern and colorful, covering all the different aspects of the different area. And one of the main aspects I liked about Manal as well is she wanted to determine to be for the first 6 months in the restaurant, which is something really hard to see when you have a celebrity chef. I don't know if it's going to be hard to manage within her heavy schedule, but we want to have her within the first 6 months. So she will be able to interact, promote, and put up front this concept. There is a lot of things which can be implemented within the concept, which will be to provide live TV cooking show, but within her own YouTube channel as well. Host cooking show for celebrities that she's been doing in the past. So I hope I've been quick enough. And so we are looking to have a 5.5 million investment for a 16% share. Yeah, so I hope you have questions. I'm pretty sure you have a few. Thank you. Very nice presentation.
Well done. That's brilliant. Well done. So let's start with you then, Paul. Have you got any questions for?
Yeah, and up front, I'd like to just say that for all the presentations, I'm full of admiration and support for any entrepreneur who's setting up their own business. So don't take anything I say as unduly negative. Can I understand what the price point of this restaurant is going to be? Yes. You talk about it being affordable.
I know I didn't have my time to put it down.
Yeah, just interested to know the span of spend.
Totally agree. So the restaurant will be open from breakfast to dinner. So serving breakfast, being on a range from 50 to 80 dirhams per head. Lunch, we will be 18. From, I will say, if I'm not wrong, 80 to 100, 100 to 150 for lunch per head. We will have afternoon tea 50 to 90. Dirhams per head, and dinner 150 to 180 per head. So we want to create, as I said earlier, an affordability which creates repetitive business.
Thank you.
Sami?
So sorry, just on that point. So you're going, this is above casual dining, right?
It's mid-casual, exactly. We are heading toward mid-casual.
Your price point is kind of
on
very high casual.
When you're mid-casual, usually standing your price points in between 100 and 180 dirhams per head. This includes a starter, main dessert, and a drink, not just one dish. I think that's actually pretty good for a mid-casual.
So who would be your competition?
Who will be our competition? Well, hopefully with a name like that, I don't think we have something like her in the market. So it's restricted. But on the mid-casual aspect, you can take Rima Wawedi, which are one of the biggest chains on the Arabic restoration, as I will say. Momo, but which is more on a high-end aspect. So the problem, I think, and the advantage we have is on this mid, if you want to call it slightly high casual market, there is no one like her. I think most of the trend in the Arabic food right now is casual with a low offering in quality and service, or really high-end, but with high price. So we are trying to reach this mid one, which is quite in lack, actually, in the market right now.
All right.
Yeah, what type of drink you serve? What type of
drinks
we are
serve?
sorry, we are a non-licensed restaurant, obviously. So Manal, if you have the luck to go through her website and YouTube channel, you will see I've been developed through the years several mocktail, shake, and recipe. A lot of them have been awarded through several well-known brands who are using them for their own products. So we want to have a fixed menu on that and implement on a weekly basis some specialty as well that she will bring, going on the season as well with the fruit and veg we can use.
Great. And Martin?
This seems to me like what I would call family food. Is that right? So is it fine dining or it's below fine dining?
It's below fine dining.
It's below fine dining, but it's above casual dining.
It's above casual. We're just in the middle.
So, I mean, I don't know what the price point for that is, but I can see there's been a bit of disagreement here as to what the right price for that food offer should be. I mean, it sounds to me on the expensive side, I have to say.
Well, if you're, certainly if they're aiming towards mid-casual, the price point is not dinner 150 to 180 and lunch 100 to 150. That's you know, I think if you want to be in casual dining, your average check per head is neighborhood 80 to 100 dirhams. Okay. So I don't know, $22 to.
But I have to say again, as I mentioned earlier, this price includes a starter, main, and dessert, and a drink. So we are speaking about a 3-meal course.
Question is, would you invest? Quickly.
Can I just understand? 5.5 million dirham?
Yes, for you.
And that builds one restaurant, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So 16%.
And it buys 16%.
60.
60.
60.
Oh, 60.
Yes. Sorry, that's my French accent because I'm studying the number.
60. Okay.
60.
This is moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, a quick question. 250 square meters.
So we've been really conservative on the numbers. We wanted just to get an idea to the potential investor and to Manal as well on a more like lowercase study. So we went on 250 square meter for between 100 and 120 seats inside the restaurant.
And you have the location on it?
We have been looking at different options, but I think before having a location, it's good to know who she's going to be married to in this investment, and then go forward for the location. I think finding the location is not the worry here.
Especially in Dubai, there is many
Yeah.
options.
Well, congratulations. Well done. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.